All right, let's dive right in. Today we're talking about something I think a lot of people struggle with. It's a simple Japanese morning routine that might just be the secret to finally getting rid of that stubborn fat. But first, let's talk about a frustration that I'm sure sounds very, very familiar. Okay, so does this sound like you? You are doing everything right. I mean, you're eating clean, you're hitting the gym, you've cut out the late-night snacks, but that stubborn fat, especially the stuff right around your belly, it just will not go away. It's so frustrating, right? But what if I told you the real problem isn't what you think it is?
Yeah, we've all been told it's just about calories in, calories out, or that you just need to do 1,000 crunches a day. But honestly, the real culprit might be something completely different, something that's hiding in plain sight every single morning. It's all about your hormones and your habits. This is what we call the belly fat paradox. It's this crazy situation where no matter how hard you work, your own body is getting a direct signal from a specific hormone telling it to store fat. And that hormonal enemy? Well, its name is cortisol.
Okay, so here's the science bit, and it's actually pretty fascinating. Your body has this natural process called the cortisol awakening response, or CAR for short. Basically, every single morning, your body releases its main stress hormone, cortisol, to help you wake up and, get your day started. This is a totally normal and necessary thing.
But check this out. What's wild is the sheer scale of this spike. In just the first 30 minutes after you open your eyes, your cortisol levels can shoot up by a whopping 50%. I mean, think about that. This is the biggest hormonal event of your entire day, and it happens before you've even thought about making coffee. And here is the absolute key. When that morning spike gets too high, or it just hangs around for too long, it's like a fire alarm goes off inside your body. It flips into survival mode. And when it's in survival mode, its number one priority is to store energy for later. And where does it store it? Yep, as fat, right around your vital organs, right in your midsection. And look, this isn't just some wacky theory. A study published in the journal Obesity found a clear, direct, straight-line connection. People with higher morning cortisol levels had more belly fat. It's like your body literally thinks it's in danger, so it starts wrapping your organs in fat for protection, kind of like biological bubble wrap. And no amount of exercise can override a powerful hormonal signal like that.
So what on earth do we do about this? Well, this is where things get really cool. We can actually look to Japanese culture. They have some of the lowest obesity rates in the developed world, and their secret isn't some magic diet pill. It's all about a morning routine that is brilliantly designed to calm the nervous system and manage this exact hormonal response.
So let's get into it. We're going to break down 5 super simple steps. They're all inspired by these timeless Japanese principles, but they're also backed by hard modern science. The goal? To tame that morning cortisol spike and send your body a new message. Hey, we're safe. You can burn fat now. You don't need to store it.
Okay, step 1 is asa no mizu, which basically means morning water. Think about it. You just went 8 hours without drinking anything, so you're dehydrated. Hitting your system with coffee first thing is like pouring gasoline on that cortisol fire. So instead, you start with a glass of warm water, which gently wakes up your digestive system. Then you add a pinch of sea salt to replenish key minerals like magnesium, a natural cortisol regulator. And finally, a squeeze of lemon for some vitamin C, which studies show actively helps lower those cortisol spikes. Simple, right? Next up, step 2, asano sunpo, or morning sunlight. The idea here is to sync up with nature's rhythm. Just get 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight sometime in the first 30 minutes you're awake, and this kicks off an amazing chain reaction. First, that morning light hits your eyes and sets your body's internal clock for the day. This helps you produce more melatonin at night, which means you sleep deeper. And deeper sleep means, you guessed it, lower, more manageable cortisol levels the next morning. It's a brilliant feedback loop that all starts with just a little bit of sun. All right, on to step 3. And I'm just going to warn you, this one might be a little challenging for all the coffee lovers out there. It's all about one crucial number, 90. That's right. You want to delay your morning coffee for at least 90 minutes. Now why? Well, according to neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman, when you wake up, your brain is busy clearing out a chemical called adenosine. That's the stuff that makes you feel sleepy. If you drink coffee right away, you're just blocking those adenosine receptors. The chemical is still there, just waiting. And when the caffeine wears off mid-afternoon, bam, all that sleepiness hits you at once. That's the dreaded afternoon crash. And that crash is a stress event for your body, which spikes your cortisol all over again. See how it's all connected? Okay, step 4 is about movement. Sanpo.
Now, we've all been taught to go hard or go home, right? A super intense workout first thing. But think about it. Your cortisol is already at its absolute peak. A high-intensity workout just piles more stress right on top of that. The Japanese alternative? A gentle 20-minute walk. The goal isn't to shock your system, it's to calm it down. This actually soothes your brain's fear center and lowers your whole stress response.
And get this, there's this really cool piece of science from Stanford researchers called optic flow. It's the visual pattern of the world moving past you as you walk. Apparently, that pattern sends a direct signal to your brain that says, hey, we're safe, we're moving forward, and it literally calms your nervous system. You just don't get that on a stationary bike. And finally, step 5 is all about stillness. And let's be honest, for most of us, this chart is what our first 30 minutes actually look like, right? We wake up and immediately it's a flood of emails, social media notifications, and stressful news headlines from our phones. The second you check your phone, your brain gets jolted from rest mode straight into reactive mode. Every ping, every angry email, every scary headline, it's like a tiny little shot of cortisol, one after another. You're basically training your body to wake up and immediately feel anxious. So it's really time to reclaim that first hour of your day. And listen, this isn't about gritting your teeth and having more willpower. It's about being smarter. It's about working with your body's natural hormones instead of constantly fighting against them. So what does this new routine actually look like when we put it all together?
Okay, here it is, your new blueprint. 1. Hydrate with that warm salt and lemon water. 2. Get 10 minutes of morning sun. 3. Wait 90 minutes for your coffee. 4. Take a gentle 20-minute walk. And 5. Just stay off your phone for the first 30 minutes. That's it.
Look, each one of these habits is pretty small on its own, right? But when you do them together consistently, they send such a powerful signal to your hormonal system. They're telling your body, hey, everything's okay. We are safe. There is no need to enter survival mode and store fat today. It's a total game changer. So I guess the real question to leave you with is this. Take an honest look at your own morning routine, the very first hour of your day. Is it sending your body a signal of calm and safety? Or is it sending a signal of stress and chaos? Is your morning routine truly building you up for the day ahead? Or is it silently burning you out?